Hello. Hello, hello. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Hey. Hey, y'all.
I'm so
Hello,
excited that
hello.
you joined me. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I'm so excited
I
to talk to
appreciate
you.
you.
Because I need those, please.
I appreciate you.
Of course. Now, I want to say I just picked the Bodyguard randomly. Like, when I reached out, I knew I wanted to do the Bodyguard, but I didn't have like a real reason because I had never read it yet. This was so good. Oh, it was so good. I was too
And I,
excited.
I definitely, when you were like, you were reading, I was like, she haven't read this.
I had read Leak It. I read the
Why
Leak
she
It
picked
book.
this one?
Because Leak It was one of the videos that actually kind of made me go viral a little bit. Like,
Thank you, video, yes.
so I always said, like, I want to go. Because I've had the Bodyguard. I had the first two on Audible, like, since last year. I just never got around to it. So I was like, this would be a good time and listen. It was right on time. It was good to me. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever watched one of these episodes. So I take notes as I read. And
Okay.
when we sit down, we just go through my notes. I ask questions. I may ask you to just explain something, whatever. But before we get started, how was your week? How was your day?
My day was great. My week has been great. It's a
That's
little
good.
crazy.
I know
Because
because
I'm
you
trying to
have an
write a
event
book,
coming
and
up,
yes, and I'm
right?
trying to execute this event. So
Okay, and when is the event? How much time do you have?
the event is May 1st and 2nd, so we have 24 days
Okay, it's around the
until the
corner.
event. So it's just getting a lot of the last things coordinated, and like I keep having to tell myself, you can't add new ideas. You have to just run with it.
Okay, now you cutting up because you're very close to be trying to jazz it up.
You can't
Okay.
add new ideas. You just gotta run what you planned. And then I'm also trying to finish a book before said event. So,
What?
well, May is going to be really busy because then I have my, like, we have Chocolate Lit, then we have my event, then we have BRBF. So I'm just trying to finish a book before I get all into event season. Um,
Okay.
and the last week's of the event, so I've been just running around here like a chicken make it off.
And you still made time to chitty chat with me. I
Yeah.
appreciate you even more. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get right to it. Let's see where did I start? Okay. So first we have Finding My Bodyguard. That is the story of Monroe. And is it Royal or Royale?
Huh?
That's the thing about listening
Everybody
to
always
y'all's
asks, what is
audiobooks.
it? And I'm like, I'm
Because
thinking about
when
in my
I
head.
read in my head, I say it one way. Then I listen to an audiobook and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Which is it? Because I want to
It's
say it right
royal.
now.
It was
Okay.
royal.
Okay.
But when people start reading it and saying, everybody just saying royale. So like,
It's because of the E at the end. The E give it,
it
it
when I
accentuate the
first
A.
started doing it, it was royale. And
Okay.
then like it literally goes back and forth in my head. It literally goes
Okay.
back and forth
I just like to
in
double
my
check because
head.
if it's
Okay.
important to you, I want to say it right. I don't want to
No, it's
disrespect your
not. It's
characters,
whatever you
okay?
feel because it literally goes back and forth in my head. Like when I listen to the audio, when I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But it
Okay.
was
Well,
royal.
I'm gonna be honest, it's Royale in my world, okay? So but I got approval, y'all, so don't trip. Okay, so it starts off, and this really helps set the tone for like us understanding the dynamics in the following books too. It starts off with Monroe basically getting her assignment, like, this is your husband. It's been real. Now, with starting us off this way, like, what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna start just right at the center
Right
of the
here.
drama?
I literally had this concept for this book, and I literally like when I start books, I just start like I write in order, so I literally just start with what first popped into my head. And that literally, the first scene I saw was her sitting there with her dad and like all these men, and them just telling her like, "What? Like this was your family,"
I
and
mean,
her just
literally, it
being
was like, here's your
like,
assignment. Good luck.
"Yes." I literally was like that's the perfect place to start the book. I was like, that's the perfect place. I
Look, you
think
definitely let me know you were not playing with me. Okay.
I wanted it to be like just that I wanted to just put her right in the that day that she has to now be a wife, and like you just meet her there, because I just felt like that's kind of her story. That's literally where her story starts if you think
I
about it.
mean,
So
that's true. Now one thing I did want to ask, even though obviously she's born into this, so she knows like what's happening, but she still really felt strongly like, where's my ring? Like, hello, where's my ring at? What made you still add that in, like her still having a traditional expectation, even though like clearly this is not that?
I I because she's a book girly, I wanted her to still have that. I was literally just thinking about it like, if it was me, if I was reading, if I was like a diehard romantic, like I don't care if this marriage is arranged.
Yeah.
Where is all the things? Because if it's arranged, then I don't get to do this again. So it needs to be, yeah, like
And
it
I
needs to
get
be
that.
right.
You
Like, and I was thinking
book
that it
girlies,
needs
we
to be right.
dream big. Yeah,
No,
book
I
girlies,
need
we
to be
still dream
right.
big. We want the romance, we want the fluff. And it's like, okay, I know there's a process, but damn, you're not gonna wow me a little bit. You're not gonna get on one knee,
Yeah,
nothing.
like you gotta do that.
Okay.
Like I'm only gonna do this one time, so I need it. I need the whole thing, and I kind of that was like the little way, because Monroe has a lot of things that make her weak, right? And so I wanted her to have some moments of where she's like, no, that's not how that's gonna go.
I feel that. Okay. Very quickly we meet Contessa and
Mhm.
we get to see, like, even though she is her stepmom, this is her friend, this is her confidant, this is her support system. So I really appreciated that you gave us that moment between them, like before our girl just got thrown to the wolves.
Yes.
Now, next, and I want you to know this is exactly what I wrote in my book. I said, this man got two in capital. Baby mamas, what's
I
wrong
knew
with
that was
Monroe
coming.
Daddy? What is wrong with Monroe Daddy? Because I couldn't remember his name, but also because, again, what you've also established is that these are things that have to be done to help family status, to help the
Mhm.
business. So in my mind, I was just like, why? Why? Like, it was nobody else.
Was somebody else? There was no better options. Like what is going on?
Yuck. Okay. Um, then at the club, we meet Royale. Now, I'm very much in my like blind reading phase. Like, I don't read a synopsis, I just go in. If the vibe is right, I'm there. So initially, when you brought Royale in, I was thinking, damn, he bold for her bodyguard, because I'm assuming this is like her bodyguard. So I was like,
Bodyguard.
damn, he coming in hot. But we end up finding out that he is the surgeon, a plastic surgeon, and Monroe is being forced to get her body done. Let's unpack that,
Yes.
please. Why would her men and her daddy like bully her into getting her body done to get married? What was that about?
I literally the concept of like, oh, she's gonna be getting surgery and like she's gonna be doing these things. It literally came because I really wanted to show like how women are like, you can get married and like you have to be this, you have to have. But I was just thinking about like a man that has taken an arranged, because like her mother was a arranged marriage. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, a man that has taken an arranged wife, like what kind of father is he gonna be? And like if her mother's not there, like what kind of father would he be? Like what kind of person would he raise? Like how would he raise her? So I was really thinking about that, like, okay, he's gonna be very superficial, he's gonna be very everything. He wants to get this deal done. It was evident that he didn't believe like Moreau was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, and just those little things. So like I was thinking like, yeah, he would, be like, okay, but just take my daughter and we'll fix all that, And I just really it really started to like spin. I had the initial concept of like, oh, she's gonna fall in love with her plastic surgeon. Like that was
And I
my
get
initial
that.
concept. And then
I
I
was
was like,
trying. I
and
was
then
trying to
everything
lock
else
in on
just
that.
started to fall into place. Like everything just started to fall into place. Like as soon as her daddy started talking in my head, it was just like outrageous, outrageous, outrageous.
For real. I was
Like it
like,
just kept going.
girl, he is a scoundrel. Please stop making me hate him more and more. Like, just don't bring him back.
It
Do
just
not. I don't
kept
want another
going.
thing.
I'm telling you, as soon as her daddy started talking in my head, and like it cashes, as soon as they started to talk in my head, it was just like, oh my God. One
I
thing
was
after another.
literally, I was frowning at my Kindle and my phone every time Cash or the daddy just breathed. I was just like, ugh, this again. Okay, so she has her appointment. Surgery is set. First of all, now he forced her to get the surgery, but then he don't want to go with her to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Scoundrel. But okay, we moved past that. She get him to go. And I was proud. She did put her foot down and was like, "No, you want me to do all that? You need to figure something out."
Exactly.
So she goes to the consultation, and Royale is like, "Not happening. Sorry, bye." And she had the nerve to catch your attitude with him. You need to catch your attitude with that man. Don't get sassy with my friend. Okay? You ain't have an attitude when he was hunching his baby mamas in the club. See how I done got emotionally invested again? Not for me.
That whole like scene of her like in the attitude with him.
Girl, I was just mad. Like, girl, I understand you upset. I understand you stressed out, but not with that one. Now, this is where I knew I was in for a good time. She is at the hotel. She's venting to Contessa. The doctor then popped up on her in her hotel chair. I said, oh, we locking in fast, y'all.
Fast.
What made you say, you know what he gonna do next? He gonna pull up on her at the hotel. Not only that, he pulls up on her at the hotel. It's like, do you want to escape? But I'm gonna hunt you real quick. Then we gonna escape. What is going on here? What's going on?
Literally, when you say like the characters take over, like, okay, I knew before I knew anything else about that story. Like when that idea popped in my head, I was like, "Oh, he come pull her up out of the hotel." I knew that scene was in my head before anything else. Like before I knew their names, before I knew I knew that he was coming into that hotel, and that it was gonna be some.
Because you skipping over the stress.
I knew it was. I knew that was
Okay.
happening.
He came to rescue her. I was with him. I'm not against you on that. He came to the hotel, was like, bitch, do you want out or not? Let's go. But babe, why are y'all hunching real quick? Like this is not a rescue mission. I couldn't even get into the space because I was scared. I was like clenching my butt cheeks because
Now look, when
the security for the kick in the door, y'all, and y'all is hunching. Focus.
I was writing it. I was scared because I was like, "Look,
I was so scared. I was like, Lord, he gonna kick in the door.
That's one of the things where I had to be like, no, you are the author, and like if nobody is going to bust in, they not gonna bust in because you write this. He just had to have her right then.
I just want to make sure you know that you put me through a serious amount of stress because I want y'all to get it in. I love a little spice now, don't get me wrong, but it just felt like now is not the time. Okay, it's a life or death situation and y'all stopping the hunch. I just felt like we could have focused just
It
a
made
little
me
bit.
think about like I was literally thinking about like the movies where you be like, yeah, it's running from a killer. Why is
Why y'all even worked up in this moment? Like, it's so much
that?
going on. Like,
Y'all
really,
lives is
y'all.
on the line. Why is y'all?
I was stressed. I was like, Lord, please.
Dr. Love wasn't
Um,
worried about that. You see, he's very he don't worry about a lot of things. He don't worry about no danger.
clearly, clearly, okay. So he gets her out. They escape to Cuba. I said, okay, this is my type of carrying on now. Love a man with a private jet now. Okay, so again, here's where we sharply went left. They escape. He introduces her to the fam. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And he's like, all right, bet. We finna get married.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, whoa, girl, like,
Like
talk to me. I'm listening. Talk to me. Talk to me. What was going on right there? Cause see, now you're trying to blame it on the characters. I just
it's
said
them.
Royale is actually my best friend, and I don't know that I'm just gonna
It's
let you throw
definitely
him under the bus.
Royale. It's definitely Royale. He wanted to marry, like, and that the crazy part is like this book. Like now, since I've written that book, like now I outline that book was free. I didn't outline that book. That book was free. Like none of the. I had
You
bits
was
and
writing, and you
pieces.
was just like, "Fuck it, we ball. Let's do it."
I was just going like, oh, the camera say get married.
Hell yeah, get married. I
I was
like
just
that. What
going,
else?
Lana get married. Oh yeah, because like, and this is before I like really got into like tropes and like I was just writing. I was like, "Oh, this book got a lot going on."
Early too. I said, "Damn, she not even letting me get comfortable yet." Like, okay.
I was just like, "Oh, this book got a lot going on." Like, yeah, now it's an arranged marriage too. Like, let's just do it. Let's do it. I literally was just like, literally, the characters led that book. So it was literally like whatever they go in like nothing really got deleted out of that book other than I had to
Oh,
like
don't say it because that's something I'm gonna ask you at the
okay.
end. So don't tell us. Don't tell us
What we
yet.
had to
Okay.
whatever they
Um.
want to do, they did. You see?
Here's another level of stress you introduced us to very early. They decide to get married. Okay, sure, we rolling with y'all. Okay. He goes home and walks into a butt naked bitch. I said, now
Oh, I
see
forgot about that.
what
I
you
forgot
had
about
me
that.
stressed because so far Royale is my bestie. I feel like he a good black man. Now you walk in, it's a butt naked bitch. You hang up in her face. And I'm like, whoa, not you too. Not you trash too, big dog. Did you realize when you wrote it that way that some of us will be like, damn, he's sorry too?
I did.
Mm.
That was intentional. That was intentional stress.
Oh, so you said you hate us.
That was intentional. Yeah.
You say you don't care
I
about
was
us.
like, let's just throw it a little. But I was trying to be, realistic on like this single fine plastic surgeon. Like,
She literally just said she don't give a damn about us.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I had to get some tension on there. I'd be like, this book was too predictable.
Well, you definitely ain't have to worry about us saying that now, did you? Okay. Okay. Let me try to get through. Okay. Finally, damn near 2 weeks later, Cash wanna pop up in the office asking where she at, which he would have known if he wouldn't have left her.
Left her in that plastic surgeon.
I'm not thinking right
Oh.
up again. So he
Left her
comes
there.
back days later. But he is just like, yeah, I told her fat ass come get her surgery. She been gone. I've been laid up with another bitch and now I gotta look for her ass. Like, why was he so comfortable telling all this to Royale? Because you wanted to stress us out.
I really think he just, he was on that man thing. Like, he was, like they both men, they both, you know.
I get what you. I get what you mean.
He's
Okay,
limited to that because he was telling him way too much.
entirely too
He
much.
just
Like
telling
you are literally giving the playbook to the ops. But okay.
was telling him way too much.
Then after that,
Yes.
Royale sets up a meeting with Jacob's sorry ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was the part of me that was like, why when Royale walk in, he ain't just off the man? Like, let's just. And that's how I know I read too much urban fiction because as soon as somebody rub me wrong, I want them gone. Just
y'all definitely be very like
y'all made us this way.
y'all be very because I'll be having a catch. I'll be like, you can't just shoot me for that. You can't just
Gone. You hear me?
and
Take
people like,
them.
why so and so then?
Off with his head. You right. Take them out. Next.
Like y'all is really cutthroat. Y'all really cutthroat.
Hey.
He could just
Hey.
walk in there. He could just walk in there and shoot.
I mean, in my mind, he actually could have. Just boom. All right, y'all.
He
Let's
don't
go.
know how he didn't know how deeply feeling she was.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went there to meet with him. Somebody had got to him
I don't know
already,
what
babe.
happened.
Somebody got to him, but I'll pay for the funeral. That's it. That's all. Let's move on.
Y'all be making me unhinged.
Y'all made us
Y'all
this
be
way.
making
We
me
get this from reading
because
y'all books. I
I was very like nice in this one, but you see, like in the other books, I was just like, okay, kill these off, killing people.
Okay, well, at the end, you're gonna suggest the next one for me to read. Okay. Now, Tessa slides Royale a note and ends up alerting him like, "You in danger, girl. It's a trap. They about to get her."
Mm-hmm.
Calls Monroe. Now he did a very good job. Like, this the plan. This is what I need you to do. Listen, lock in, babe. This is what I need you to do. Cash old dirty ass got her anyway and got the nerve
Oh,
to lay hands on my girl.
I'm sorry.
You had my legs shaking at this point because it's too much, Royale. Where is you at? Why was nobody at the house with her? But you know what? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now, Royale, he ends up saving the day like we knew he would because my friend don't play. Okay. She wakes up in the hospital because she still got popped.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to tell her, like, babe, your daddy on his way up out of here. Which again, if he would have went ahead and took him out, just
he would have to do all that.
yeah. So, and he also had to let her know that there was a baby, but there is no longer.
Yeah.
I said, my God, today it is too much. Now, for whatever reason, she want to give a damn about Jacob. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. So she's there because Tessa is also at the end of her pregnancy. She gives birth at home, so Jacob, old dusty ass, could be there. And he finally is gone. Finally. He gets to meet Tyler. Okay, good, bye.
Yeah.
She plans the funeral. I also want to be honest, I was so locked in and stressed at this point, I forgot to finish my notes, okay? We just gonna move forward.
As you are described, as you were going through this at this pace, I'm like, well, this is very stressful. Oh, this is, in hindsight, this might have been too much.
You don't say. Hey, Kirby Katie, hey, my boo.
I'm definitely like, oh.
See, this be a game to y'all. Because even Monique admitted she be laughing at us when she write. Because she know we going to be stressed out and it give her a little kiki.
It do. I be like, oh, they go.
It's crazy how much you are enjoying this. Like,
oh, they go throw the kid.
You seem so entertained in this moment, and it's just wow. It's a little disrespectful, but
I definitely. But yeah, I feel like this is a bit stressful. That bit much. I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow. Okay. Now Royale has distanced himself, but once he hears of Jacob's passing, he comes back to support our girl and be there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wrap that one up, move into book two. Okay, because I'm not trying to keep you all night. And it's a lot more
He's fine.
stress for us to work through. Okay, next up. Okay, again, I gotta ask. Is it Samara? Samara?
Tomorrow.
Samara.
Tomorrow.
Okay. So we have Samara and Michi.
Yes, Michi.
Okay. I love me some Meech. Now, it starts off with Samara and Michi meeting with Samara and Royale's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So, because there was a little moment in book one when Samara's like, oh, I've been kind of kicking it with Michi. And Michi is like, she learned, dog, we just been whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get a little bit of the backstory. So we see where Samara and Michi basically are told, like, y'all can get married or Royale just gonna have to figure something out. What y'all want to do, whatever. So Michi is immediately like, hell no. You're not finna have my friend mad at me. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But Samara is like, shit, I'm down. I do it. Which I was very shocked because, like, the way she reacted to Royale and Monroe, it was like, okay, so now, okay, you don't mind it when it's you, though. So, okay. She ends up having to chase him out the damn jail, hop in the car.
He was like, I ain't doing that.
But he also knew his best friend. He knew Royale was gonna be like, Cause okay, yeah, we can agree to keep it secret. Cause in theory, if we just secretly are married for 5 years, we could get a divorce. We'll be done. Mm-hmm. But realistically, it's just asking for something to happen. It come out, and now we look like something else. Yeah. And especially as the homeboy, you look the worst because how is you married to my little sister? Like, so they discuss how they feel in the car. Michi is still against it. Yes. However, Kama, they go to the jewelry store. And he's like, I mean, if you're going to do it, you deserve a ring anyway. Which is a contrast to Monroe having to beg for her shit.
Having to beg for her ring, yes.
Which, you know what, we jumped over though. Even though her and Royale were fake getting married, he was like, I'm going to get you a ring. We gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Now, what was the thought process in like Samara really being like, we should just do it. We could do this. We can handle this. Let's just do it.
I think Samara, she loves her brother, right? Like Samara is like the sister that is 10 toes down for her brother. So I think for like, I was like, okay, her character, like she loves her brother, like, you know, she's very invested in Dr. London. So I was like, she would be like, my brother want to be a doctor, like, but where, you know, I can take this one for him. He's done all these things for me, you know. And then like their relationship is different because like Rory was like more than her brother. He was like her dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And so I think I was like, it makes sense that she would do this. Cause I literally knew in that book too. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna write another book. And I was like, well, they're gonna be married already. And then I just had to get there. Like I was like, okay, now how did this happen? How did they get married? Why did they get married? And then everything started coming down like, there you go.
Okay, so let's piggyback off of what you just said. How early on in book one did you know, like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for book two?
I didn't have any plans on writing book two. So when I wrote book one was published and out to the world before I decided to write a book two.
Oh, really?
So, like, when people read the books together, I'm always like, oh, I hope that they see, like, it seems seamless because I did have to, like, go back and be like, okay, what did I put in this first book? When I wrote that scene with Samara and Dr. London in that office where she was like, since we telling secrets, I've been messing with Michi. You know, like, when I wrote that scene, it's when I
Mhm.
got a little light bulb that I might write another book. I was like, I might like that story might be cute, but I had no intentions or plans on writing.
That's crazy. Okay, so when I listened, because I listened to it and read it. So when I listened to it and they said that part, to be honest, I thought she was just messing with him. I thought she was just picking with Royale. Like, well, since we keep it secrets, I throw this out there. Then, because again, I didn't read a synopsis for any of the books, so I didn't know what to expect from each book. So, when I listened to it and then I realized, like, oh, wait, we went backwards a little bit.
Mhm.
This is the same time this is unfolding. When she mentioned, like, made reference to Monroe and Royale just being with this random girl,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wait, this is an overlap. It made me so excited. So I really was like, I wonder at what point in this book did she come up with this part. So to hear that it wasn't even really a plan for you is crazy.
I had to go back and like it took a lot of like going back and reading the first book and like going back and looking at the first book and be like, oh yeah, I can use that in this one. Cause like their timeline stressed me out. The timelines, like making sure it was right and seamless, like that stressed me out because I was like, okay, I have to tell their backs. I said, I don't want this to be a book where I go back and tell all of how they got married and how they fell in love. I was like, I can't do that, so I have to. So I was like, I had to, it was a lot of pieces together and like
That is
figure it out.
crazy. I mean,
So
you
when
did
people
it
read them all together,
flawlessly.
I'm like, how did you like?
That is great. Like, I tip my hat to you because the way you did that, I was like, oh, the way she planned this out and then jumped to it here. Okay. You ate that up, girl.
I'm glad
Okay.
that it's good because I was like, hopefully they can track it. Hopefully they can get confused.
No, it was flawless to me. Okay, so then we immediately fast forward to their sixth wedding anniversary. Because remember, originally the plan is we just got to stay married for 5 years and we could be done with this. So in 6 years, Samara has acknowledged, like, I have tried. I have served this man papers and I'm still here.
I feel bad.
I put Samara is trying to be booed up with Ashton, but Big Dog Meechin and kicked in the door. What? That was like the best thing to me. Cause I already was like, girl, how dare you disrespect my dog Meech like that? Girl, get out this man. Why is you on the couch with this man?
And Samara was just definitely trying it. She was definitely trying it.
You had that man kick the damn door in, child. I was tickled.
Definitely trying it. Took it off the hinges. And that's one of the things that I knew was gonna be in that book before I knew the whole story. Cause I was like, Samara's gonna be playing with him. Like he is in and she's gonna be the one that's out. And I was like, she gonna be out trying to probably date other people.
Me
But like
said, not on my watch.
people when you married to like a mafia leader.
Cause what's the point, dog? What you lucky he let him live, if we being honest.
I was like, you really can't be dating other people.
Now I do want to ask your opinion, because like especially right now in the bookish space, people tend to be really tough on the FMCs, the female main characters. It's like if they don't make their decisions a certain way, if they don't handle stuff a certain way, it's like they get no grace in this space. Did you worry about that with Samara?
I did. I always do because I feel like I be teetering on writing FMCs.
I mean, she
and
is
I
typical,
always
y'all.
think about it because if you make her too unlikable, people like she don't deserve that good man.
Yes.
So like with Samara, I did was like people are gonna be so mad at her, like they're gonna be like, girl, stop coming to men. Like, so I did worry about that, but then I was like, I think it was a fair balance.
Yeah. But
It
I
was a
mean,
fair
this
balance.
space is just tough on FMCs. And I feel like, though, you did a good job of helping us understand why Samara was so, like, scared and a little, I don't want to say standoffish because it was really just fear. Like, she just was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And you really helped, because I feel like sometimes you were even reminding us, like, remember, her daddy was not everything he could have been.
Yes.
Like, she has not had like a solid male in her presence. Like, of course she is scared, y'all. Give her some grace.
Yeah. That's literally why I kept trying to be like, okay, remember her daddy.
You did. I was like, she is making sure we lay up off of Samara, but because I mean, it's tough for FMCs. Like,
It is.
people will drag a FMC, and it's like, girl, come on, the bitch just scared. Give her a little grace. Now, damn. To me, if I had to pick between her just being a damn fool and being scared, I don't mind scared because that's real. A lot of us are scared to do everyday things.
Exactly.
So of course you will be scared to attach yourself that is in a life you are trying to avoid. But the only time I was like, not smart, please stop playing with me. When she gets the call, because that's what's next.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
So let me get this extra little point and then we'll lead into the call. So he kicks in the door, he gets rid of Ashton. He tries to have a moment with her and he's like, tell me you love me. Just tell me you love me. Just say it. And she's like, I don't love you and I never will. And he was like, oh, you got it.
You got it.
I'll have the papers to you. Don't worry about it. Good luck. So she gets the papers. She having a girls' night with everybody. She gets the signed papers after she didn't serve him 7 times with divorce papers. Now she crying and fucking up girls' night because he signed them. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted, girl. You wanted out there, man. See him. If you what Fantasia said, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. You got it here. Here go your little papers, ho.
And it's so crazy because when I was writing that scene, I literally felt her emotions.
See, now you just playing.
Like,
now
I literally felt her emotions. Like, I was so emotional writing that scene. Yeah, I'm so serious. I was so emotional because I felt it. Like, I didn't like I thought this is what I wanted, but like, you didn't have to really sign.
Exactly. Just stop. Just cut it out. You can't even keep
you
a straight
didn't
face.
have to really sign the papers.
But this the problem. Y'all gotta learn to be unhinged back. Okay, you signed them. I didn't get them. I didn't rip them up there in the trash. I ain't get no signed papers. I don't know what you talking about because I ain't getting none. So it looks like we're still married.
I could definitely see her doing that, have it out with the other way.
That's exactly what I would have did immediately. I would have went to Office Depot. Listen, I would have went to Office Depot, bought a paper shredder, shredded it immediately. I ain't no divorce, buddy. I changed my mind. Now, she already snotting and crying because he didn't sign the paperwork that she sent him.
Yeah.
Then she get a phone call. Big Meech laid up at the hospital, y'all. Somebody tried to send him to the upper room like they should have sent Jacob. That's neither here nor there. Now she's just destroyed. She done passed out. They dragging her to the car. They bring her to the hospital. She hooting and hollering. Now Royale come in because she was cutting up. I was like, don't you work there on the weekends? Why is you clowning at your job, girl?
At them people's hospital. At her job. Acting a fool.
Anyway.
How about her husband?
I'm not gonna I don't love you and I never will. Oh, okay. I bet you there was a part of me that was like, why Misha got somebody playing on her phone and his ass outside in the car? There was a little part of me that was like, now he know ain't nothing wrong with him. He know he's outside. I was wrong for that. I apologize, Meech.
You're never overhinged. You're never overhinged.
Meech gave me, I mean, come on. Meech, that sounds like something Meech would do.
That would be something Meech would do.
And as soon as she come outside snotting and crying, he like, what you crying for? I thought you ain't love me.
I thought you ain't love me.
That's something you should do. So anyway, they go to the hospital. Royale has to come down and get her. Royale has found out that they are married because, of course, he put her as emergency contact as his wife.
Yeah.
Now Royale mad. Okay. He heals. He has a surgery. He does well. It's time for them to go home. Now Samara said, this nigga sleep. We ain't going home. I'm not even really sure where we going, but we ain't going home.
Well, yeah.
This man wakes up after a 12-hour sleep shift, and it's like, where is we at?
And she just driving.
We going to
She just driving. She said, I'm not taking my husband back there. They tried to kill him back there.
Okay, miss, I don't love you and I never will. So they revise the plan. They go to Haiti to be with his.
Yes.
Now, another thing that has taken place, we find out that he was involved in an accident that was intentional. And unfortunately, we have lost our dog, Fabian. I was hoping that wasn't real. I was hoping like they was going to get to Haiti and Fabian was there at the table. I was like, Lord, because why would you leave Jacob and take Fabian is what I'm trying to say.
Sorry.
Why would... Let me calm down. I'm sorry,
like, y'all. That's what the people like. Really?
It was just such a choice. You know, I mean, it's your book. You can do whatever you would like with the book. I'm just saying, I just don't understand what I did to you. That's what you would choose to do to me. You see what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, y'all. It was definitely a choice, but y'all should be happy because the original plan was Polo. So y'all should be.
Whoa.
Y'all should be happy. I took it back.
Now, there's something you could have kept in the vault, ma'am. You didn't even have to speak such violence. Okay?
And but I couldn't figure out how to bring him back to life for book 3, so
I would have started a petition on your ass. I don't know what we would have done, but I would have started a petition on your ass.
I would have been done with you. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't do it.
And it's the giggles that's really fucking me up. Like, you don't even care about the...
I was like, I can't do that. Now, I had to talk to the people at the house. We can't do that.
But I'm just saying, at the roster of people, you said, okay, I can't take Polo. I'm going to take Fabian.
Somebody had to go.
Again, the material was right there. Jacob.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to argue. Okay. They go to Haiti. They visit his grandparents. Now, he initially, with his petty ass, is like, this my ex-wife, Samara. I said, now, Misha, this ain't the time. Like, again, it's not the time for this dog.
I literally said that when I wrote it. Like, this is not the time to be being petty.
You are petty. And
I was just thinking, like, how he would be in his head, like. You said he was still stuck on you said you was in love me, you never will. He was still stuck there.
Clearly. I'm surprised he ain't say that part too. So eventually Michi has to break the news of Fabian's passing, and it is tumultuous. The grandfather unleashes on his
yes.
I was so sad. I was so heartbroken. Oh, it ate me up. It was too much.
I think this is petty. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not petty.
It's crazy just how funny it is, you know?
Petty.
I'm hurting over here. I can't even get my words out. Did you hear my voice?
I'm saying when you go through it like this, I'm like, oh, this is real crazy. It don't be that crazy, y'all, when, you know, I be writing this over months. It don't be all like...
Oh, well, I'm glad you see what the experience is
from
our perspective.
You know, so it be like, I forgot about that other crazy thing that happened 3 chapters ago. But then when you give a summary and it's like...
I mean, I'm good.
Bad.
Okay, they call Royale. Finally, we get something light. We get something good because my spirit was very heavy at this point. Okay, they call Royale. They make amends. The squad is back on one accord. Okay, they back one band, one sound.
Yeah.
Now they did end up leaving when his granddaddy started cutting up.
Yeah.
But he goes back and he has a chance to make amends with his grandfather. He helps his grandfather out on the land with the coffee. And they have a moment. And we also see where the wheels start turning in Michi's head of like, I could still be a boss. Maybe just not in this lifestyle. Maybe I already have what's meant for me here. So we see that light bulb go off there. Now, when he gets back, he decides to take her on their first date. She thinks they are going to volunteer when really they are setting up their home. Let's talk about this scene. Let's talk about something light.
Yes. Yes. I was like, I thought that was cute. I thought it would be cute and very like Michi, severe. Like I was thinking, like, what could they do? Because I wanted a cute date, but I'm like, he is kind of supposed to be dead. He supposed to be incognito, so he can't be like having her all out.
Yeah, they can't just have a night out on the town.
Hell, that was thinking, like, what could they do? And then I was thinking very much like Michi, like he already had planned to be with this one. Cause he didn't listen to what you were talking about. So
he was like, yeah, you don't love me. I hear you, girl.
So I was just thinking, like, this would be a cute little surprise moment for her, and very Michi coded, and like, still give it like I still want to give it like a extravagant date type thing, but he had to be incognito. He can't be having her all out. Sometimes, like I would really do it. Take them all out about. They can't do all that.
Okay. Now he gets an alert that Ashton is seen visiting Samara's apartment.
Yes.
So they end up deciding, like, you know what? You're gonna have to go see your pops. We got to get back to the source of this and figure out what's going on. Now she goes to see her daddy. Guess what other scoundrel is back? The dancing nigga, aka Ashton. Now immediately I was like, girl, you need to pull something out your purse, and he got to go too. Take him right now in the lobby. So he is like, oh, I brought my brother to see his pops. When he said that, I said, I'm about to be stressed. I had to take a break because I just knew what was on the other side. I knew. I said, baby, let me take me a little break.
At the jailhouse.
They would have figured a way out of it.
Trying to just pop the people at the jailhouse.
Hey, tell him meet you outside at the car. I don't know, but he got to go immediately. He about to be a problem, girl. Again, this is why I had to take me a break and self-soothe and get myself mentally prepared because I knew it was some shit on the way. We go in to see who is already visiting her daddy. It's some rando. We find out Ash's brother is her half-brother. I was a little concerned right there. Says it's hitting a little too close to home for me. I don't know what is really going on here. I don't know that I like this. Okay, but I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you. You see. Now immediately the shit pops off and cranks off. They snatch her up. Okay. They take her to Meech house. They devise a plan. Royale come in. Polo come in. What made you say, you know what I'm going to have Meech do in his time of disability? My dog's finna come through the ceiling on their
Come through the ceiling. Just hop through the ceiling.
Ma'am, what? Walk us through the thought process here, babe.
I'm just saying, like, he had to get to her.
The ceiling, babe. He's
Gotta get to her.
he's injured. He's on the injury reserve list.
Look,
And my dog said I'll come through the ceiling for
if I'm not
mine.
gonna fall through the ceiling for you. Jump through the ceiling for you.
I said, baby, this lady is crazy. This lady crazy, for real, y'all.
I was literally in this scene, like, in my head. This scene, I was like, oh, yeah.
It was like on the movie Bad Boys. That's all I could
This is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is good.
So he saves our girl in the craziest of ways, as honestly as Big Meech would, if we being honest.
It was literally him called it. He was like, I don't have time to be doing that. I don't have time to try to figure out how I'm gonna get through that.
I'm gonna come out the ceiling on your ass. I'm gonna tell somebody that.
To be right, and I'm just going here.
The next time I get into it with somebody, instead of saying I whoop your ass, bitch, I will come through the ceiling on your motherfucking ass, bitch. Don't play with me. Ooh, I'm gonna use that. That sound good, didn't it? I like that. Okay. I like that. All right, so we get to book 3. I want you to know I was so excited for this book. Again, I didn't read the synopsis, but I just knew. I knew where we was going. It was no other place to go. I was so elated. And again, the way you pick right back up, because the epilogue ends with the wedding day. We so excited.
Yes.
Polo earlier in the book made a joke about being a flower boy, so that's where it ends off. And Polo is raining flowers down on Tessa and her date. Book 3 picks up right there, and he's talking shit.
Yes.
Can I tell you something? I was so tickled at this part because once upon a time, I had hollered at this guy because I thought he was a stud. And I found out it was a man, and I was disgusted. Because what do you mean you're a man? The fuck? When I read what Polo said about Reagan, I instantly thought of that man. I hope he's doing well, honestly. But I was just like, I know somebody that look like that.
It literally came in my head because
I think I was watching you a picture.
I think I was watching Finesse on like live or something. And y'all know that's where it came. I said, yeah, like Finesse. That's where it came from.
Kelly, I'm gonna send you the picture. Oh my god.
I'm gonna send you the picture.
But I'm gonna inbox you the picture so you can see, because when I read it, I said, that's Shannon. Because also the dude name was Shannon. I thought it was a girl named Shannon. I thought it was a stud. I was like, why are you a man, dog? The fuck? I thought it was a stud. I was just disgusted at that. I was disgusted at that. Even when Reagan circled back in the book, I was imagining Shannon coming around the corner in all black. Cause like, how are you a man for real? So I felt Polo on that, and that's when I knew Polo was my other best friend. That's my little cousin. So
yeah.
So watch, when I send the picture, you're gonna be like, oh, that is Reagan, except his name's Shannon. Who would have known? Okay. Now with Tessa, I said, oh, she in her bag with her pen for real, because she is crazy over here. So long story short, we end up finding out that when Jacob passed, he had a lot of debts.
Mm-hmm.
He owed a lot of money. And now this guy, Smitty Corleone, has come after his debt with Tessa. Mm-hmm. So Tessa has been making these large payments to try to pay off the debt. He spooks her, like appears out of thin air in her office. And it's like, where the fuck is my money? And she was like, it's due tomorrow, damn. And he's like, I want it now. Matter of fact, your next payment is the last payment. I want it next Friday. Mm-hmm. So our girl is stressing. Now, here's the only place that I probably am hard on FMCs. When you know somebody that's rich, baby, ain't no money problems.
Okay.
If I know a billionaire dog was a couple 100,000, hey, this man is after all us. What you got on it?
What
How
you
you want to
got?
pay? How you
And
want to pay?
that was literally my thought process. I was like, why would she just go?
Baby, a billionaire would hate to see me coming. A billionaire would
I
hate
was like, this has to
to know
go too
me.
many because she could just go. She could just hold Monroe. She could
Hey, I'm calling a family meeting. Okay,
family
here's what's
meeting.
going on, everyone.
Somebody's trying to get me.
Matter of fact, here's your handout. Okay, as you can see, the payments I've made. This is what's left, and I just want to figure out. Let's figure out what everyone has on this final payment, guys. They would hate me for
Somebody's
real.
trying to get me. I mean,
I was so sweet. Matter of fact, don't even leave, baby. Let me get my phone. I'll get you the money right fucking now. Hold on. Don't even leave, babe. Hold on. You want cash or how you want this? Because we could do this right now. But anyway, our girl is really trying her best to let everybody live their life, and she figured it out. Now, I got really sad. I was so sad when we get to Polo's POV because he got this dusty bitch trying to lick on him. He got a house full of people just wilding, drinking, driving the boat, throwing up on the balcony, just all kind of shit. And my dog want his cousin.
exactly.
My dog want his other cousin. He want his friend. And it also is like, because I'm assuming Polo is the youngest, right? Of the group of the guys.
Yeah.
And so it's like the others are married, they starting families, and then it's him. And so he does feel like this void, and it's like, damn dog. Also, Meech has dissolved the cartel. So it's like, I don't even have that to do. Ain't nobody here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what
here. Like, what I'm supposed to do?
And I actually sided with Tessa on like, he a little young. He is a playboy. He do party and all that stuff. I got a chow. I'm not it for him. He look good though.
Okay, he look good.
You know, you cute now. I ain't say you was ugly. I just don't think I don't think I'm what you need in this moment in time. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the girl Tika was like, I thought she was gonna be part of the scheme that Ty set up. Never mind.
That was on purpose.
Just another lady stressed them out.
I want to try to think she was a part of. Oh, that's what you're trying to think.
You a little mean.
I want to try to think she was a part of all the stuff.
She really do play too much. I see that. I'm picking that up. Now the day of her final payment, she has also agreed to dinner. Yeah. I said, now see this. At this point, I feel like I knew you a little bit. I knew how your pen works. This is when I knew to take a break. I knew that I needed to get myself. Take a break. Yeah, like I could tell something was around the corner, and I needed to get myself mentally prepared. You see? So another thing, though, we flash back to. I'm sorry, it's making me confirm that I'm still here. We get a flashback of when she met Jacob and found out that's who she was gonna marry.
Okay. I'm like, what flashback?
I was a little yucked out because this old ass man with a child the same age as her is crazy. Mm-hmm. It made me question the procedures and processes in place for the cartel, because how are y'all selecting the husbands in this bitch? He elderly with a child the same age as her. You got another one with 2 baby mamas. Like, it don't seem like we marrying good stock.
We're not doing a good job.
It's just like, who's single today? Who need a wife today? What you doing? Okay, go ahead and marry her. It's just very haphazard at this point.
Yes. It's a mess over there. Somebody asked me before, like, which one of your characters would like need therapy? And I was like,
All of
everybody
them.
over there in the Bodyguard
All
scene.
the ladies, for sure. Now that I ain't gonna that's skipping
They
ahead a little
be
bit,
over
Myra,
there.
but I definitely was like, girl, why would you think that man loved you, girl? Are you okay?
Just Stockholm syndrome, yeah. She's like over there.
Now, dinner takes us on a wild ride expeditiously. Smitty is basically like, my daddy took your parents to the upper room.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to marry me. Since that was owed to me, your parents had to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jacob promised you to me, and I'm here to collect.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you 2 weeks. We're going to get married, pack up your child. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Were you okay? When you were writing this portion, were you angry with us? Was something going on? Did
I
something
really thought I was
happen?
cooking.
Huh?
I thought I was cooking. I was like, oh, this is so good. I was like, this is so good. I was cooking. I thought I was cooking. I was like, this is
Well,
I was like, this is gonna be so good. That was a good little twist. Yeah, that was good. I kind of was you angry with us. I was not. I literally thought it was good, y'all.
when I come to pick up my pre-order at Black Romance and I just stand there and look at you, you already know what this is about because I need to look you in the eyes and just ponder like, what did I do to you?
I'm saying, I keep saying, when you put it all together at one, it sounds so bad. But when it's like,
Okay. Let's see where I left off because okay. When I
Polo.
put it together all in one, okay.
Yeah.
Now, Polo is at the house. He has invited himself to babysit
Himself.
with Royale Monroe. And he really is at peace at the house, playing with Ty, just chilling, no party. It's like he's realizing I really could live this family life. I really don't need none of that foolishness no more. I'm good. She comes home from what she called a business dinner, what everybody else is calling a date, and she's clearly frazzled. She is upset. Something is wrong. Oh, wait, also, when she is leaving after all of Smitty's revelations, she opens, I forgot what the app is called, but it's like this dark web app. And she places an ad saying a bodyguard is needed for a 5-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Also, on the other side of town, Ty's chilling. Polo is chilling after putting Ty down for bed. He opens the app, sees the ad, sees that she posted it, and is like, daddy's home. Daddy's home. What's up? So when she gets in, he's already ready to like confront her, like, what is this ad about? What's up? But then when he sees her, he's like, oh, something is really wrong. Now, there's a little back and forth before she ends. I mean, honestly, before she has no choice but to tell him. What was the thought in making her hold it to herself, especially once he acknowledges he saw the ad for the bodyguard?
I was just thinking like she was still like, cause Tessa was still like be trying to be like strong and figure it out by herself. You know, she was still be trying to like, I
Be in
was literally
control.
like be
I
in
got
control.
it.
Like I was literally tapping into her like single mom. Like I got this. I figured these things out, and then like also like being in the marriage that she was in, you know, having to figure most things out by herself. So,
And it's
like,
valid. It's like just like how you had to remind us with Samara. I guess it also is a reminder that with Contessa, although she had a husband, it was still just kind of her.
Yeah.
And so she just used to having to fend for herself, problem solve for herself, figure stuff out on her own, whether she had a spouse or not. So okay. So Polo gives himself the job.
Okay.
He stays the night. Contessa ends up having a nightmare about Ty being kidnapped, and it leads to her waking up in sheer panic. And when Ty is not home, it just elevates. But luckily, Monroe is there to say, like, hey, girl, they took him to the park. He okay. Let's call him. Everything's fine. So Polo ends up letting Meech and Royale know, like, this is what happened. This is what I think. We need to keep our eye out. This don't sound right to me. Let's figure this out. As if he wasn't convincing enough, when they pull back up in her house, they see this black sedan parked down the street, conveniently where they could keep an eye on her home. Now, this is where I was a little bit like, okay, y'all, we're not putting our thinking caps on at the moment, guys. Because y'all go to the mall, to a store to pick out security cameras when we know, if nothing else, the home is already being watched, guys. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to know you're trying to put up security cameras, guys. So Smitty is blowing up her phone. She ignoring it. As soon as they pull up, y'all got to pee, go ahead. And Polo is like, I'll whoop you in that man ass. She answered the phone in the bathroom with the water running. And Smitty is like, okay, because clearly you think it's a game. I'm on my motherfucking way. You better pack a bag. Y'all coming home with me tonight. Says Polo whole name. And it's like, yeah, he's out of there. Because, let me say this.
I thought the same thing. I
thought the same thing. Like, you didn't write it. You're not finna stress me out tonight.
I thought the same thing, y'all.
You were a part of the mafia. It's bad enough you don't have real life security, but you ain't got a ring camera, bitch. A ring camera is the least you could have did.
And that's how Polo felt like, why the fuck you ain't got a ring camera up in here?
So Polo is like, if he told you we got an hour, they already down the street, dog. It's over with for us. Soon as he says that, because now Contessa finally tells him everything that's going on. Soon as he tells her, like, ho, it's over. They on the way. They already here. He notices somebody pointing right through the damn window on their ass. And it literally was like a scene out of Bad Boys. Now,
that's literally what I was thinking about when I was writing it.
I felt it, because that's definitely what I imagined.
Bad Boys. It was in my head.
That's all I'm saying. It's the laughter that is really fucking me up. Like, I'm trying to be a professional in this moment, but the way that she is tickled is just.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I say, you hear me? Now he is picking them off one by one, because you ain't finna get mine. I finally get her. Y'all not finna take her from me this early now. We talking about the Bodyguard series. This was book 3 in the series. That's Forever My Bodyguard, right? Yes, Forever My Bodyguard. So right when he's about to take out one more, the guy's like, hold up, dog, hold on. It's me. Relax. He takes off the mask, and it's damn Jared, who was like the IT hacker, is somehow now one of the masked murderers. It's just. So Polo is like, you my dog and all, but I don't know what's going on, so your ass is next. They go downstairs, and the stud man cut the corner, and it's like, oh, not this bitch man.
That's actually very funny to write.
So,
because
it's a bitch man. When I see you, I'm telling you, when I see you the picture of the person I'm talking about, you be like, oh my God, that's a stud man. Because it's not like, you know how people say some studs look like Manny Fresh? It's not that. It's a man that really appears to be a stud, actually. And it takes some time to be like, is this actually a man? Oh my God.
Yes.
Stud man. So they get Tyler. Jared is like, okay, inbox me and I'll show you the picture too. Unless you live in Houston.
Not okay. You. I'm throwing the picture y'all.
Because I feel like if y'all could see the picture, y'all would be like, oh, that's a stud, man. I see what you're saying. You see? Because I feel like when you say that, people will think Manny Fresh or like Boosie. How there are some studs that look like them. No, I'm talking about a man that actually looks like he is a stud. Yeah. And he have a name that could go either way. Because again, the one I know, his name is Shannon. You see? Anywho, let's focus, guys. Jerry gets the neighbor's car, gets them to a helicopter or something. I can't remember. It was a lot going on at the time, y'all. I'm trying to lock in. He is explaining to them, actually, big dog, we grew up together, but I'm the FBI. Your boy, the feds.
Yes.
So Polo is trying to process, everybody in the car is trying to process all this, except for Tyler, who pretended to be asleep. And he is like, I got y'all. We're going to take y'all to witness protection in Puerto Rico. And we're going to figure this out. Y'all going to lay low. We're going to get Smitty. Everybody going to be fine. Right. I was tired. I'm asleep. It's too much. I'm sleepy, you guys. So they get to this nice villa, fully stocked, fully loaded. They got clothes. They got a pool. They got everything. He's going to be homeschooled. They're trying to process all this. Okay. Now, they hanging out at the pool. Her sister is there.
Yes.
And she, in this story, she also has spoken on, she has 7 sisters. And they are all split up. They have not spoken because they were all married off. Clearly, their parents had no taste, so they were probably all married off to some unstable creatures. Okay? So who knows what's going on? We got to pray for all 7 of them. So she reconnects with the sister, but Polo calls Jared and it's like, I ain't no fool. How the fuck is her sister here, dog? What's going on? We kind of find out Polo got a little something for the sister, okay? So I don't know if book 4 is out there.
It's something coming. It's something coming out of there.
Okay. Okay. Again, guys, I got excited. I lost my spot. Okay.
It is something coming. It's actually a part of another series. It's gonna be another series.
Of course, she gonna stress us out. It's what she do for fun.
And let me tell y'all,
it's what she does for fun at this
point.
This is
my first time doing a series, so this next series,
he about to cut up. He about to cut up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Also, they have consummated their relationship. Okay, they didn't hunch. And now they together or whatever. So he talks to her sister and she is like, look, my sister been through a lot. Don't play with her. I'm not in a fucking mood, okay? So he decides, you know what? I'm going to take her on our first date and it's going to be nice. I'm going to give her everything. He takes on the first date. Again, they are in witness protection. There's only so much they could do. So it's a nice little date on the beach. They get to hunching on the beach. They fall asleep ass naked, y'all. They wake up. He's trying to get her up, get dressed. He checks his phone. It's 100 missed calls. He like, damn. Again, this one I knew to take a break. This is when, at this point, I am a certified blossomer. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and take me a little break. Let me get myself in order. Y'all, the bitch Tika was still at that man's house. Bitch been at his house the whole book. The whole book? You done spent the whole book at his house by yourself, girl. Go home. Are you homeless? We'll come back to that. So Tika ended up getting ambushed because her homeless ass was just squatting in his house. So Polo is like, hey, Jared, I don't know what you got to do. I got to go home. I have some shit going on. I got to go home. They go to the hospital. Now, first of all, tell someone to act jealous. Like, do I need to be worried? Girl, now it's not the time for this bitch. Now it's not the time. Nitty is after us. So don't start this shit right now. Not right now, Tessa. Not, please. Don't piss me off.
Like, what you mean? You gotta go home because that bitch got shit. Come in your house.
Because yes, girl, that man came to my house looking to take me out. Girl, yes, I'm going home.
Tessa was concerned, she could have just like you try to go see if she'll okay, because she could just.
I ain't gonna lie, Tessa my girl, but she really pissed me off. Like, bitch, focus, hoe.
Not the time.
Please, please. Did you hear anything else I said, hoe? Really? I was like, okay, Tessa, you doing a little too much. I know the dick was probably good, but let's lock in, hoe. Let's lock in. You acting ditzy. Okay.
Lock in.
You got to lock in, girl. I know that dick was everything, but girl.
She's like, no.
Turn it on. Turn it on, girl.
I have to go. I have to go with you.
Y'all, they get to the damn hospital. It's a damn scheme that Ty set up to get to them with the bullshit, y'all. Smitty put that heat in her back and is like, bitch, let's go. And I done had enough of the antics, bitch, let's go. She is smart enough to trip and fall, knock a chair over. Polo is like, oh shit. Cause also, ho, how you notice that the girl pregnant? Again, but you see, you wasn't locked in. You didn't have that shit turned on, and now Smitty got that pistol to your back. You see?
She was definitely surprised. She took a side about that girl.
You see? That's why you have to stay locked in, guys. You have to stay locked in because now you're getting kidnapped at the hospital. So Polo, as a sharpshooter that he is, take everybody out. What's up? But the police took him out as well. They handcuffed our guy and she's screaming, no, please, not him. He's not a bad person. He's gone because your boyfriend was shooting in the hospital, sweetie. He's going to jail.
He was like, in the hospital now?
Girl, and she's screaming, he's not the bad guy. I was like, girl, shut up. Just be quiet.
What?
Now, our friend do a little bit of time. He do a little bit of time now. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But we find out Smitty survived. She has to go back. Because, ma'am, your son is in Puerto Rico. Let's go, girl. Lock in. So, Tika visits Polo in jail. Now, that's when I was pissed off. I was pissed off right there. Because, bitch, I don't know what you got going on, ho. Now it's not the time for you either, bitch. It's really not the time for you.
Too much going on.
Now, she does admit that she was going to try to trap him with somebody else's child. I said, oh, this despicable bitch can go next. Just off the principle. Take her ass. He leaves from visiting this wench. He gets pulled into another room for a visit. And I was scared. I said, Lord, Smitty done got my dog. Smitty about to get him. But it wasn't Smitty. It was Jared, a.k.a. DeAndre. DeAndre. And DeAndre is basically like, I ain't crazy, dog. You a sniper out here. Smitty's alive because you chose for him to be. And he was like, hey, the deal was you scratched my back, I scratched yours, you helped me get home, I left him for you. So Jared is like, 1, I want you to come work for me in the FBI. 2, Smitty is here. I'm going to give you a couple minutes with him, make it quick, make it quiet, and that's it. It's enough is enough. He does what he has to do, takes him on out of here. Okay. We get the marriage, we get the baby, we get the reunited sisters. It was just, I've been blossomed, and I love it here.
I'm glad that you enjoy it and had like a ride. I love hearing all 3 stories like that. That was doing a lot. That was a lot. That's stressful. That sounds stressful. Reading all 3. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Y'all see how this woman is.
I didn't write them back to back like that, so heard it all at once.
Oh, so you saying it's my fault?
That's a little woo.
You saying it's my fault? You're victim blaming now?
Hello, much.
Cause I'm the victim here, ma'am.
That was a lot. That's a lot to process, and I. That's a lot to process.
I mean, literally laughing at our pain.
You're right.
I end all the interviews.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I do care about y'all stress.
Girl, I thought you was about to say I'm sorry. I was going to say, you know what? It's over. It's done. That's enough. That's enough for you tonight. Okay, so I end all of these with general questions. So get through these and I'm going to let you go. So I already held you an extra 30 minutes. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, first question. Was there a scene that you enjoyed writing the most and or was there one that was the most difficult? I'm going to start a class action lawsuit, actually.
Oh, the scene. I have a scene from each book that I really enjoy. Like that Michi kicking down that door.
That was the
time with that. I had a fun time with that, and paying that man to leave him own house.
I was thinking about Baby Boy when Snoop was like, "Fuck your fort, nigga." Like,
I was like, yeah, he'll be like, oh, like this a nice little setup. This cute. This cute.
Okay, was there one that was the most difficult that you can remember or think of?
The most difficult. The most difficult scene was writing that Cassius, putting his hands all over my girl. Like that scene was difficult to write.
Breaking the news about what happened to Fabian.
That scene was not difficult. Difficult for me.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it was literally that scene where he'll put his hands on her, and I was like, it had to go in here. But I was like, I don't want him touching her. That was hard.
Okay.
I had no remorse for.
Now, see, you ain't even have to say all that. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna download the recording of this, and it's gonna be used as evidence in the class action lawsuit, guys. Rest assured, we will see justice.
I'm sorry.
Y'all know that TikTok that went viral. When I find you, trust you will be dealt with.
They're gonna be like, why is Blossom hiding at all the events?
I'm gonna say her right there, guys. This is her. Okay, out of everyone, who was your favorite character and why?
That's hard.
You could pick more than one since it was more than one.
I love them all so equally. Like,
you don't have one or two faves.
I don't, because I love them all. Like Dr. London was like my original. And then Michi, I had a good time with Michi. I even had I had a good time with Michi even in the first book, with him just being the comedic relief all up and through there, you know.
I agree with that.
I was coming in at the wrong time.
I agree with that. Michi was a lot of fun in all the books to me.
So yes.
She said we know it wasn't Fabian. That's for damn show.
I'm sorry, y'all. You see, y'all unhinged. Y'all are unhinged.
Okay. We just going off what you put us through.
Y'all unhinged.
Okay, all of them your favorite, but Michi, we'll give him an honorable mention for comedic relief. Okay. Was there anything that was initially different when you were writing versus what we ended up with in the books?
Just a little bit, like that first book, I freestyled that book. The only thing like in the first book that I had to rethink is like Dr. Lundy was coming in too rough. Like he was coming in too rough at first, and like I had a writing coach when I was writing that book, and she was like reading it, and she was like, She already got a lot going on in her life, like with her dad, and it's like
He
he
did
can't
come in
really
hot.
be. So like that's the softened version of him because at first he was like, "Let's go." He didn't even give her an option. Like, do you want to out of this? He was like,
Get your purse.
"Get your shit, let's go."
Come on,
And she was like, "He can't be." She's like, "You can't have another man coming in and bossing her around because that's
okay.
her." And so that's the part I had to calm down. I was like, "Okay."
To say that that's a calm down version,
Yeah, that's a calm down
you
version.
did good. You did good because he
That's a
still
calm down
came in
version.
very hot, very strong.
Very hot.
So, okay, you
It was
did good.
way hotter.
If you could change any decision that any of the characters made, what would it be and what would you have them do instead?
Ooh, any decision. It's Tessa because I would have had Tessa from the beginning. Yeah, on the phone. This man tries to get me, tries to marry me.
I'm
Because
telling you.
she know that Polo was she knew that. So
And to me, Polo, Royale, and Meech together are just invincible.
yeah.
So I feel like anything that happened, I would just went straight to them.
Yeah. She had too much. Like she could just call her son-in-law, brother-in-law, whatever.
Hey y'all busy tomorrow night at 8 because I gotta meet this man at the restaurant. I need y'all to go ahead and take him out for me real quick. So I feel like he up to something. Like, yeah. Immediately.
Yeah.
If you could cast this book or either of the books for a movie, is there anybody you could think of to play any of the characters?
I actually, this is so hard for me because when I see the characters, like I don't be seeing people.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like hard to cast it.
Okay.
But and then I'm bad at like actors' names.
I get that. That's what happens a lot when I ask this question. I feel like I need to take it out because I be stressing y'all out.
Moreau is definitely the girl Danielle. Is her name Danielle?
Danielle Brooks.
That's the dark skin.
He was in Orange is the New Black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Moreau.
That's
Moreau.
I like it.
I was like, when I was looking at her on TikTok, Instagram. I was like, that's Moreau.
Yeah, I like her for Moreau. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay,
that's her.
Okay, now also with thinking about the books as a movie, what songs would have to be on the movie soundtrack?
Oh goodness. I'm thinking about the playlist. It's been so long since I listened to that playlist too. Like what's on that playlist? I know that Beyonce's Bodyguard song is on that playlist. That's literally where the title came from.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to think of what else is on that playlist. Because when I be making my playlist, I be thinking about if this was a movie. What would the soundtrack play? Like that's literally how I make my playlist.
Okay, so then you already answered the question. Just to
I be like, what's this? But I can't think of them songs in the playlist, y'all, because it's been a long time since I listened to those playlists.
Okay, and then my last question before we do our closing. If someone was brand new to your catalog and they asked you to recommend a book that represents what you have in store, what book would you suggest that they read?
I always send people either to Finding My Bodyguard or to Unexpected Pass.
Okay.
And then I don't send people over there to leak.
I did.
No, if you want some spice, then you go leak it. If you want like love story me, you go with Finding My Bodyguard, you go with Unexpected Pass. But if you want some spice and some like you want to be your chest, I go over there to leak it.
Thank you. Hey BG, we just did a recap of the Bodyguard series.
Then everybody be thinking that I'm just the smuttiest.
I don't know, but you executed Leak It very well. And let me say this while I have you.
Be in the airport saying Miss Leak It, and that is not.
Let me say this while I have you, ma'am. That April Fool's joke was cruel.
I'm sorry.
It was so unnecessary. It was hurtful.
I'm so sorry.
I don't appreciate it, guys.
I literally
You
woke
hurt
up
my
and chose
feelings.
violence because that was not the plan. I literally woke up and chose violence that day, y'all. I woke up and said, I'm going to April
You didn't
Fool's film
see her April
today.
Fool's show? Let me tell you what it was. So, if y'all saw my Nasty November series, one of the books I featured was Leak It. The lady was on a cruise. She ended up spending quality time with some twins. Let's just leave it at that. She also wrote a follow-up to Leak It.
Mm-hmm.
And on the year of our Lord, 2026, April 1st, this young lady here posted a fake announcement for a third book.
I'm sorry.
And it was just, I don't understand. I don't understand. And I actually, it's hard for me to
Everybody
even
was
talk
so
about it.
excited. Everybody was so excited. Everybody was so excited. That went out for a whole week. Like, people were inboxing me for a whole week.
I too did
And
not find the
sharing the
humor.
cover. I was like, y'all, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm sorry.
I was so excited.
I was
so
like, well, what book will get them? I was like, what book will be able to get them? I'm sorry, y'all. It gave me a nice little laugh in all my stress that I've been stressed out.
I'm adding that to the class action lawsuit as well, guys.
It gave me a nice little laugh. I said,
honestly, it's never a time to joke like that.
I said, oh, they was really serious. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I'm gonna have to go write that book for real.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you know where we were headed with this, because I feel like the only way to undo the damage that you have caused this community
Yeah, I'm sorry.
in these troubling times in the world today is to give us the book.
Everybody was so excited. What y'all want the book to be about? Like, what? I don't even know. How much more smutty things can they do? They did. I don't know, y'all.
If you would like to be included in the class action lawsuit against A Blossom for our stress or pain, please send me an email with your eyewitness account and your experience. We will be represented by Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, and Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, the Maverick.
Not Maxine Shaw.
Now, other than bringing us pain and stress and strife, what else do you have going on right now?
I'm just writing another book. That's probably gonna stretch. I'm really choosing violence in this book. Oh, though. I'm not choosing violence. But see, the way I be thinking that I'm not choosing violence, but see the way you just listed all those things. Now got me thinking.
What are the trope? What's the trope for this next piece of
The trope
work?
for this book is Secret Baby. We hiding the baby. I've been wanting to hide a baby a long time. It's Secret Baby, which then means it's a second chance. Oh man, Secret Baby, second chance.
Now you have Petals and Prose coming up, correct?
Yes.
May 1st and 2nd.
May 1st and 2nd. We added some tickets. If anybody wants to join us in St. Louis, we got tickets.
Okay. What else?
Just a few. We just got through. Okay, and no more tickets. We had no more tickets, and we just got a little bit. But after that, before that, I'll be at Chocolate City. Chocolate City. I keep saying it wrong. Chocolate
City Lit.
Chocolate City Lit. Mm-hmm. I'll be at Chocolate City Lit. Then I'll be at Black Romance Book Fest. I'll be at Indie Love. I'll be at One Love.
Ooh.
And I'll be at the Chicago Urban and one more that I can't say right yet.
Okay.
I've been quite a few places.
Okay. Okay, well, maybe I'll inbox
So
you
y'all
because I
got
was about
lots of
to ask a
chances to confront
specific
me.
one, but I'll be quiet. I'll inbox you.
Y'all got a lot of
Because I
chances.
saw you at one last year and you were actually by me in the airport and I wanted to speak so bad, but I was so scared. So I didn't say
Really?
anything. Like you were right by us at the airport and I was like, oh my God, that's A Blossom. And I just sat there quietly.
Please speak to me, y'all. Y'all said I be bored.
I was scared. And it was like my first book
It was your first
event. I
one.
was very new in the space. I had just posted my first video like a couple months before it. So I didn't feel comfortable yet. But yeah, like we were on the same flight and I was just like,
Really?
Like I walked past you going to my seat and I was like, oh my God, it's her. Yeah, I'm so shy in person for real. Yeah, I'm very shy. Okay.
You shy.
I am.
Look,
Ask my friends.
I
I'm
just
really
look
shy.
back at it.
But listen, when I was going to Plots and Pours, I was so nervous. I was so nervous to go. I did not even want to go inside. I was like, I don't want to go no more. I just want to stay home. I feel uncomfortable.
That's how I be. And then when I get in there, get a little.
Yeah, it's like I'm a host. Like I'm a hostess. Like I know how to hey, you having a good time? You hungry? Like I'm one of those type of people. I know how to turn it on for that. But I just get nervous in front of people. I feel awkward.
That's how I am too. Not for awkward.
Now this time, after what I have endured at your hand,
look, y'all, don't be trying to fight me when y'all see me. Be nice. I really love y'all. I really do this for you.
Did you say you love me? Not you gaslight me on live.
And I do this for y'all. It keeps me going.
I see, because I see how our pain has just replenished your spirit on tonight.
I'm ready for the day. Not y'all pain. The laughter.
You were the only one laughing, babe.
The laughter. No.
No. Like they made it true. No. Yeah. Okay. And I know you just released, what was it? Booked Boyfriends, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Boyfriends, Bad Decisions.
Booked Boyfriends, Bad Decisions. I always forget the second part. Oh, there's bringing the invoices to BRBF for pain and suffering. Is there anything else we can look forward to from you this year? Is it we just gotta wait and see?
Let's see. Yeah, I got that Secret Baby coming. Hopefully I'll be getting into a new series. Okay. I'm super excited. DeAndre is gonna be in that series. Mr. Jarrett, Mr. FBI. Which means that y'all will be singing. So at some point in that series, y'all be singing Polo and Contessa again.
I love Michi. He was very funny, but Polo is definitely my favorite. I love Polo.
So, yes,
the growth.
See Mr. Any BLP collabs? Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, no pressure. We just asking the questions, baby. That's it. We could put a pin on it. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm so sorry. I definitely did not mean to keep you this long, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I appreciate it so much. I've been so excited for this. So thank you. And we will be here to be stressed out and keep reading. Feel free to take it easy on us sometimes. Or take the problem out of here.
Take the problem. Okay. So now y'all heard her. So when y'all read the next series,
the problem. I said the
left
problem.
And right. Go.
Fabian wasn't no problem, and Polo definitely was not a
people
problem.
People gonna be left and right dropping
the problems. I'm downloading this recording, baby. So you ain't finna jam me up, okay?
People be left and right.
All right. Well, thank
Very
y'all so
understood.
much for joining us. Thank you again. I appreciate it so much. I had a
Thank you for
blast.
having me.
Thank you. Thank you. I will see you
It's
guys
been
next
a
time.
joy.
April 29th. I'll be here with Tati Richardson. We will recap Losing Sight and we will talk Struck Speechless. So I will see you guys then. We'll do a yapping and recapping sometime between now and then. Okay, guys. Thank y'all. I will see y'all next time. Bye.